Hey, what's up traders? Kunal here. Today you're getting a front row seat to just a real and unfiltered live trading session. No cherry picking trades, no hindsight. Just real-time decision making. I recorded my screen of what I do in front of my members in the chat room, and I just ran the whole thing. So you're going to see the real nitty-gritty of how a day trader goes about his craft. The good, the bad, the ugly, the excitement, the crying. You know how it goes. You'll see exactly how I scan for setups, plan my entries and exits, and manage my risk. But most importantly, how the heck I handle all the hoopla and the emotions and the curveballs that come with just trading live in front of literally hundreds, if not more people every single day who are asking you questions, asking you for advice, and you have that pressure to perform along with trying to make money. Whether you're a beginning trader or just somebody that's really seasoned, I would pay close attention because this is what I've been doing my whole life. I'm going to be breaking down my exact thought process every step of the way. So grab your notepad, buckle up, and let's dive into some action.
So the AMD is shit the bed. So we got, maybe we break down this trend line. I'm not sure, right? But let's take a look here and see what the heck is going down. It's a tricky one, right? AMD shit the bed. Not an easy look, of course, but we get it going. Yeah, I think you can keep doing. You can short AMD today. BSX, you could definitely do, brother. Yeah, you could definitely roll with a little of this BSX. There was quite a few of these big ugly bombers yesterday that I thought were really nasty. So something like that, you could play too. If you want something a little bit cheaper, I thought this GPK, right? GPK had a really nasty move too. They haven't been holding that well, but you know what? They did. Palantir did make a little bit of a comeback yesterday, but it faded its whole gap. That was my one worry on this one. But Palantir is more of a super darling. SMCI has been super beat down, so it's definitely a possibility. So let's add it, and then we'll just kind of we'll keep an eye on it. SLab, this could for sure. This is more of a buyout play, right? So yeah, I noticed a bunch of you guys got SLHS. Yeah, I would keep that. And then, these rare earths are coming. Just be mindful that at least on USAR, it seems like all the moves are always in the gap, right? And the rest of it moves pretty well, but the rest of them seem to move good. I just noticed specifically with USAR, it always feels like, I don't know, if you go back the last, so many days of it, it seems like it just if it gaps and then it fades the gap for a little bit or it doesn't move at all. Just something to kind of keep in mind. This one had a little bit better range. Where you used to see this something weird about these fucking candles, right? They just, I don't know if they may be thicker or something. I usually just leave those alone because I find that I don't know if it's a long or a short or because it's now gone green, but it's into resistance. ENPH did have earnings out, and it is kind of following through too. So definitely probably worth a look here. I have this number one on my list in terms of the gapper. Guys, I want to just remind you stuff like this, which is probably a decent chart. We don't know if it's a longer short. Is this a failed breakout? And then is this the lower high? Or is this a dip buy within the context of trend? So that is something, right? When we have to just kind of keep into the back of our heads too. Let's see if we can find one that's not crazy extended. Maybe this is this day two. Asana, fuck that company too. Bongo. Yeah, we can keep shorting these. Look at Zscaler. Oh, what a beauty. I mean, you just can't write better scripts than these, right? That's nice. Real nice. I'm just flipping through these software names because the market is rolling over, and it seems like this is where the good shorts are. The question becomes, are they too extended now, right? This thing was $55. You're at the lower Bollinger Band 3 stochastics. So a lot of these are even turning into rubber band longs. So it's in my head, I'm oh, these are shorts. But, on a technical level, they're actually, some of them are turning into, right, longs. So something like this could work as long, you get one more. If you get an ATR flush out on this thing, right? You're at this like support here. I mean, if you think about it, these are the most valuable companies in the world. I mean, America's like software companies, right? You see, like even like Microsoft is, getting into this like rarefied territory where, any more stretch on this thing, and it may start looking like a long soon. You know what? This guys, it doesn't seem like much, but this MGM, if you have done, you have the scans of the last few days. One of the things you'll notice is that the kind of the consumer stocks, like that depend on the consumer, have been actually going, which is interesting because everybody I know is fucking broke. Everybody I know is fucking broke. But it seems like the consumers out there doing stuff. Like if you see MGM, right? Like CCL, this is your Carnival Cruise Lines. Like who's going on cruises right now, right? Like RCL's flagging. So, and a lot of it's just like Southwest, right? Like this is an airplane. So what the market says the consumer stocks is where the money's going, but the software is, coming out. So there's something there. So, possibly this MGM actually could be something. Like normally we wouldn't trade this because it doesn't move that well, but why not? Why not? This sector is moving. They're got to move in like the software names now, right? So there's like a little bit of a thingamajiggy there. And look, SMCI's got news out, right? So SMCI's got a little bit of a doohickeys here, right? So when you look at this, the question becomes how much does it pull at the open? Does it get down to 31? Does it arb? Like this is, I think we add this to the list, though. It's a beaten down name. It's a beaten down name. You can see this U is getting small. Okay, by the way, there's trades and then there's big trades. Counter trend trading is not really our thing because it's hard. But the big trades tend to come from these kind of mean reversion plays, the rubber band trade, right? Where you get so extended, right? Like when silver topped, when gold just topped, right? These kind of like just parabolic names. So we should keep an eye on a couple of these. It's going to be important. We see the flush out on them, and we need to be in a couple of these. And you could just do IGV, but, there'll be more juice in some of these others, like Snow. What we want to do is get like a few days worth of extension from the 9. Like this got a little bit more. That's why I'm kind of I've been stalking the CRM for a while. Like Bill's probably really, really getting there too. It's a more thin. But that's a big setup. Like if we get that, a little bit more heat on it, I think we got something. Now going back to these gappers here, I digress. SMCI, I think we need to add this to the 6 windows. I know it's $1,000 stock, but that's a hot setup. Issue strong 2026 outlook. I mean, yeah, you could probably buy a fucking 100 shares of this, but, we could do the options on it too if we needed to. I mean, that's not a bad setup. Like, that's a breakout. I mean, that kind of goes with the all, like, trying to do other stuff other than like tech, like having a different kind of setup, I think will work. Look at SNDK. The line in the sand is this 650, guys. If you get there, I repeat, the line in the sand on this is 650. If you get there, it's game on. All right? If we get there, especially like with the market kind of being so shady, 650 is going to be the spot. So we see the look, and I want to repeat, if we ever take this trade, you really need to make sure that you size it small because it is a notorious spread, very hard to trade, right? Like we don't need to get too crazy in it. Right, so just something to be like super mindful of. Let's add ENPH to the list. Right, we've got apps, we've got a whole host of these rare earths are holding up. We got shills, NXT. Look at all this stuff. Watch this AMD. Guys, I covered this Netflix flat. I just got out for a flat. Guys, watch this AMD here. All right, I'm short 210. I'm short some AMD 210. Okay, my friends. We are in the game. The big game that they call love. Look, guys, we're breaking under yesterday's lows here. This is a big spot. This is not good for the market. If you break below the yesterday's low and you can hold, then, you get another down day. Yeah. I nipped on a little bit more AMD here. 207.40 short. Half size. There we go, baby. 423s. I covered half of STX. There we go, paisanos. There you go, Oleg. Good eye, says the fly. You can see here the market's just in like a really weird range. If you're a futures trader, I feel sorry for you. That's a little bit more tricky, right? There's certain days you switch it from equities to other stuff, right? Like, if you're a future trader, so unless you got this one trend or you're scalping into these spikes, you kind of just take it a little bit easy.
And the speed tracks.
We're in it. All right, 418s. I covered half of STX. Half the total shares of STX. It's getting a little stretched. We're getting into lunch soon. I want to make sure to take some risk off the table. And, I'm a big believer. Just get on the board, get on the board, get on the board. Halves, thirds, you nip and tuck and weasel your way around. I'm short some Tesla, 412.59. Yeah, I did some of the puts. I get $7 basically. Oh, my friends. It's a Tesla negros y blancos y domingos. Oh, give it to Papa. Papa Chuyo. There we go, baby. I'll be waiting for you. Hey, 410.97 covered a half Tesla. 780 on the puts. Well, I took a couple off more up at 820. Oh, man, puts. 820 sold some of the puts. What? Tell your friends about me, people. Tell your friends about the day you met Canal motherfucking D-side. That's right. Tell your friends about me. What about love? There you go, baby. There you go, baby. This is my house. These are my rules. I invented this motherfucking game. All this shit you hear about, I put my name on it. Ain't that the truth? Woo! Ho-ho! Get it to me. Oh, man. Covered some more Tesla, 409.18. Sold some more puts, 870. Oh, my Lord. This is what I do, people. This is what I do. This is why they call me BBP, Brown Bram Pitt. I didn't give myself that name. It was given to me. Ho ho! There you go. What a blessing to sit there and click buttons for a living. Oh, my Lord. People out there complaining in life when you just click some buttons and you get the chatters, the muchos chairs. Oh! Hey, it's nice, real nice. Real nice. $204.57 cover half AMD. $204.57 cover half AMD. I did screw up that one a little bit because I gotta let it come back a little and blah blah blah. But it's still a muchos. Options are fun, like this ORB down here. The contracts are at $7. You get a little chatters. I mean, you can get some good quesos. Who's making the quesos today, my friends?
Every girl crazy about it, Sharon says.
All right, covered up the last of AMD too. I'm all cash. I got 0 things. 205.50s. That was good. We took a lot of trades in AMD. I think that's the drop, basically, probably. This time of day, guys, look, it's 11, 12. Man, you got to get pops to the VWAPs and stuff like that. Look at this. Oh, man, I fucked up on that. Yeah. 407, I'm short a half size of Tesla. 407, I'm short a half size of Tesla. Olive. Hi, buddy. Come here. Come here. Papa's here. Oh. Wow, Cole. Look. Tesla, go. Can you say go? 405.87 covered half. Oh. Yeah, I think the Tesla done for now. Let's see what happens. That's a good bear flag, right? Just clean bear flag. Dude, iron down freaking 15% today. Unbelievable. So it looks like, right, all these kind of like overvalued kind of companies are the ones that are really getting hit. All and down. Yeah, this time of day, guys, you're gonna get probably some rallies and stuff. So just kind of MU big crack today. I went to work, heard that some teenage kids he from home. Floppy little one. I'm short a little bit of STX. Half size. 415s. We're eating sunken palmy chippers. Go near that party. Jesse K. Walls beep. Good froggy is. Is it? There we go, STX Choyos. It's a Choyos Negros y Domingos, my friends. Choyos Negros y Domingos. Hello. There we go. STX, baby, is life, man. And life is, there's so much life inside life, right? And that's what it's really all about. Now let's get this going, and we can. And I'm short some Tesla, 405.68. Half size. Not the most ideal setup because like you'd like it deeper to the bone zone or even closer to the VWAP, but we just try a quick one and just, if it works, it works. Let's go, baby. If this breaks down SNDK, we're going to take this thing. We're going to take this thing and just put it right down on there.
That's a wrap for today's live trading session. I hope you picked up some real insights, not just setups and trading patterns, drawing stupid lines on a chart, but the discipline and the patience it takes to make trades in real time. Remember, it's not about winning every trade. It's about sticking to the process and making sure that you're hunting for those big winners while also minimizing your losses. There's no shame in just getting out for minus 50 cents or minus a buck while you're going for that big game. I'm a big game hunter. If you want to look over my shoulder and you want to trade alongside me, get my mentorship and join the community of serious traders. Check out the link below to learn more about my program. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and keep on chugging, butt chugging.